Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Lolo. It is Friday, so you know what time it is. It is time for our train wreck of a show, Love After Lockup. Yes, it is. It is season 2, episode 43, and this was titled Between Rock and a Hard Place. I guess because Rock and Megan and all that other stuff, I was like, they was real dry and corny. But whatever. Who we gonna start with tonight, y'all? It was how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they must just give us 6 people all the time now. All right. Well, we're going to start with Clint and his goddess. Because basically it's just Clint. Because you saw how when they showed the little picture, they showed Clint and Tracy. Then they just moved Tracy little picture out and just focused on Clint. Because we ain't going to see Tracy, okay? Because as we know from last week's episode, Tracy is locked up for possession of methamphetamines. So, yeah. It was just like Clint, he looking all down and rugged and everything like that because his goddess is locked up. So he got to go tell his mama and his daddy what's going on. So he go over there. He pull up in the driveway. He act like he wasn't even going to get out the car. She like, honey, you going to come on in? He's talking, yeah, I guess. He go in there, old slow dragging, go finally in the house. She like, well, where's Tracy? Where's she at? Why she not with you? He like, well, only one thing can pull us apart, either death or jail. She in jail, huh? He like, yeah. So she asked him like, what's she in jail for? He was just like, it was possession of meth. Meth? Oh, she started getting teary eyed and start crying like, and she like, well, I'm disappointed. She promised me she wasn't going to do that no more. You promised me, like, what is going on? Like, you can't keep going like this. He talking about he want to bail her out. She like, why? That's when the daddy come in, and the daddy like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? He like, he told the daddy, he like, oh God, come on again. What this like the third time she been locked up since y'all been together, and y'all ain't been together a year. So he like, look, I don't think it's a good idea that you bail her out. And he like, but I can't, leave her in there or whatever. Like, just leave her in there. Look, meth is one hell of a drug. Like I said the last time, Clint, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say he on something, but that man 38 years old and he look like he has been through it. Okay, like he look like he about 100. He needs some rehab himself because he's talking about he had a weed pipe in there, a weed pipe. And she strung out on meth. They need to get off this show. The show need to stop exploiting them and get them some rehab because no, this is At this point, they just need to get off the show and be put in some rehab or something like that because this is just ridiculous. Like she look a mess, he look a mess, and they not gonna get healed or together right until they go into like a intense rehab program. Cause going back in and out of jail, that's not gonna help because we all know drugs be going in and out of the jails. This is not a surprise. So I'm pretty sure she probably still getting high while she in jail. So, they need to get some help. The daddy just dad over it. He patting on his head. I said, why that man slap his head like child? But anyway, Clint confused because he don't know what he should do. Leave her in jail or bail her out and then y'all go to some real intense rehab and without the cameras and all that other stuff. That was it on Clint. Let's get on with Cheryl and Josh because Cheryl annoys me and Josh mama annoys me and then Josh, the whole group just freaking annoys me. First of all, Cheryl that moved to Colorado finally or whatever like that. She driving down there, her car break down. So she called Josh up and like my car broke down or whatever like that. He like, oh, okay, well, where you at? She like, well, I'm like 3 miles from you and I would walk there, but it's 40 miles. It says it's gonna take me 40 minutes to walk. It don't take like a skip and a jump, and she got a little boy with her and she got her stuff. Like, come on now. So she like, come get me. He like, all right, my mom gonna come because of course he can't drive. So he go back to the laundry room. He tell his mama, like, mom, Cheryl's car broke down. She was like, okay. I was cracking up because she was basically like, what you telling me for? What they got to do with me? But okay, that's nice to hear. And he was like, let's go get her. She like, go get her? Like, what? He like, Mom, come on, it's hot outside. She got a son. Come on, let's go get her. She did not want to go get that woman. So she finally get her. She basically like, they not going to last a month. She going to go back to Texas or wherever she came from. The mama still ain't liking her. They gonna stay with her. She like, y'all got 3 days to find a place and get on out of here. I said, damn, it's gonna take longer. It's gonna take them at least, unless it's a turnkey ready apartment, or I'm gonna just say apartment, and it's empty, it's all clean, and they just ready to move in. It's gonna take more than 3 days for them to move out. But she said they got 3 days, and she ain't playing no games. She laying down rules and all this other stuff, and she like, look, ain't no gonna be no in and out, ain't gonna be no slamming on no doors, ain't gonna be none of this foolery. And she like, y'all got 3 days. I'm telling you. He like, well, if the car break down, she like, the car break down, they ain't got nothing to do with me. You got 3 days, so you better be finding some way to get around without that car, because you got 3 days. And that was pretty much it with them. They was just going back and forth about that. My thing is, don't Cheryl got more kids than one? So she just brought her one kid down there? Whatever. Don't she got 3 kids? What are the other 2 children? She just gonna just leave the other 2 children somewhere without what the children at? Where's the children? Cheryl gets on my everlasting nerve. Ooh, I don't even like the way she looked. Like, she looked just dirty. He looked grimy. The mama looked just, she just annoying. Like, I'm over their storyline. Is they even still together? Like, I'm just over them. Like, ugh, goodness. Do he got a job yet? God, these goddamn questions. Cause I just don't. Whatever. Let's go to Britt and Marcelino. So we see Brittany and Marcelino. They all in the kitchen and stuff like that, and she talking. And this was a sad moment. She basically saying how she happy to have her sister and her mom back, and because she really didn't get to grow up with her sister or whatever like that, and since she was in jail and since she ran away and stuff, and her sister was basically like, Brittany had a rough life, but by the time she came around, her mom had it together and she lived like a productive life or whatever like that. What happened? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Brittany wanted to talk to her mom about what happened when she ran away and how she lived her life or whatever like that, because they have like this strained relationship. She really has not spoken to her mom, but she really feels like she needs closure. Crystal, which is the sister, and Marcelino didn't really feel like she should tell her mom that, because it would be like stressful on not only her but her mom. But Brittany was basically like, I need to tell her so we can kind of clear the air, get some closure, and then move forward healthy for the baby, for everybody at stake. Crystal, I guess she was in the house and stuff like that. But I really needed her to put on a bra, because it was very distracting. Because every time the camera moved to her, I just kept... All right, I'm not going to say name. Let's go to where we see Brittany and her mama. So Brittany meets her mama in this park or whatever. Her mom is happy to see her. She starts telling her like, look, mom, I need to talk to you about something or whatever. And so she tells her, she was saying like, I was homeless when I was 12 years old and I was sleeping outside. I was just homeless for like months on end or whatever. And my other light went out over there, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. My other light went out over there. I forgot I had it plugged in the dang power bank. And the power bank did. Anyway, she was basically telling her mom that, for about 3 months or a few months, I don't think she said like how long, but she said months and months and months, that she was homeless. So she was sleeping outside and everything. And then she finally met some guy. They blurted out his name or whatever. And she was 12 years old. This man was 30 years old. He knew that she didn't have nothing, nowhere to go, no money, no nothing. He knew she was a child, and he took advantage of her. She said her first 2 children, the one she gave up for adoption as a teenager, he's the dad. She said he had friends, brought her around his friends and stuff like that, and they knew she was a minor, and I'm assuming they molested her, and they had her do crimes and stuff like that. They got her high, like all this crazy mess. And this man probably still walking around, and these men still probably walking around out here taking advantage of other children like this. I was just like, oh my God. So she ended up going to jail and stuff like that. And she had begged the judge and was telling the judge what was going on. And the judge was basically like, you did the crime, you do the time. And so that's how she ended up in jail. I said, that don't make no goddamn sense. The system is so jacked up. Like, for real. Like, you see this girl, she's 12 years old. She's telling you her story. Or I don't know how old she was when she first got locked up or whatever, but she was young, and she's telling you her story, and the first thing you say is, oh well, you getting locked up. Like, come on, give her some help. Like, what is the jail system really going to do? What does jail do, really? Please tell me. Other than change people's religion, what do jail really do? Like, is this ridiculous? So she had to go through that and stuff like that. So then, at any rate, she showed her mom where she used to sleep when she was a teenager or whatever. And it was just basically like this deserted area. It was just like bushes, because they in Vegas, so it was like desert and bushes and like kind of like the woods in the regular area. And she was saying she was sleeping in her sleeping bag, and she would sleep out there for months or whatever. And sometimes she would just hide behind bushes and just sleep out there. And I was just like, oh my God, Brittany, you is a stronger woman and a better woman because of that. And her mom, apologized for the way she had to live her life, and that she never meant for that to happen to her, and so forth. She forgave her mom, and they just hugged and stuff like that. And she was just basically like, I don't want you to apologize. I really just want to show you what I went through and just let you know what I went through and stuff like that. And so that was it for them. I think if they get some counseling and everything, they will be good, because they both seem to want to be at peace with each other. They want to move forward in their relationship, both of them. And the mom wasn't, as because some people, when you tell them something, they can get real like defensive and then be like, well, I tried, so this is what, like, she could have been like all that, but she wasn't. She was really like, like, I'm sorry this happened to you, I'm sorry I wasn't a better mom, and all this other stuff. So she was very remorseful and like really willing to listen to Brittany, not lash out at Brittany or anything like that. So I think if they get some counseling, they will be good to go. That was real big of Brittany to tell her mom that, because that was something that could have went left really quickly, and for her to do it and to kind of get closure on it, that was real big of her. Who we gonna do next? We gonna do Shane and Lacey, because they ain't really had nothing to talk about. We see Shane, he got dropped off by the homie. Lacey, she's still not home, but he kind of worried or whatever like that. He outside again. He's still drinking. Damn, Shane, you ain't got no other beverages up in the house. Well, whatever. He said he on edge and stuff like that, and he really worried about her with John and stuff, but he in love with her, so he gonna do whatever. She woke up, he apologizes to her. She like, he's gone, John is gone. And he like, he did? Because it was the way she was saying it. Because she kept saying he's gone, or whatever. And he was just looking like, well, what's going on? He did? She like, no. And he was like, he in jail? Yes, he's gone. He was like, what happened? Drugs and stuff. And, because you're looking. So it was like drugs and stuff. They found all these drugs and stuff, and then he has no bond, and like he's gone, and and he was like, "You okay? You all right? Yeah, I'm okay. And so she was basically like, she was just worried about him, and then she thought that he was going to get himself together and all this other nonsense. Like, really? Did you really think he was going to get himself together? Like, whatever. But she was just basically telling Shane that they needed to communicate better than they did earlier, which is true. They really do need to communicate much better, because that was not healthy. She says she wants to get healthy with Shane, and she wants to live a good life with him. So we shall see. Shane was excited because he was just like, oh, well, with John out the picture. He was excited, yo. Let's go on to get to, you know what? I'm going to do Tony and Angie, because I'm going to save the threesome to last. So, Tony, child. Tony said he ain't going to leave that property cameras up on Tony. Tony knocked out in the backseat of the car with his feet hanging out the goddamn window. I said, really? What? And the window went rolled off. Was it rolled all the way down? Or had like a little crack? I said, what the heck? Really? Anyway, he in the car. He go to the house or whatever, knocking on the door and stuff like that. Angie comes to the window. She like, this stupid idiot. So then she go open up the door. She like, yes, Tony. And she got her own nurse's uniform on and everything. I said, okay, Angie, I see you. You got a whole job and stuff. Go ahead, girl. So she like, yes, Tony. He like, baby, I love you. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. And she like, Tony, you always say that, Tony. Like, you always say that. And he like, but yeah, I mean it. Can I come in? Can I take a shower, baby? And he's talking about you always on my mind or something. And she was like, was I on your mind when you was out there sleeping with them prostitutes? She ain't letting it go. When you was hanging with them tricks at the hotels. And he like, no, baby, I'm sorry, baby, I love you. She's like, you getting on my last nerve, Tony. My last nerve. And so he basically begging and pleading and stuff, and she ain't paying him really no dust. Like, she like, when will it stop? When you gonna do better? Like, come on. And he like, well, can I just brush my teeth and take a shower before I gotta go to work, baby? And she's like, go ahead, Tony. I just want you out of here by 5. I want you gone. Yes, baby. All right, baby. I love you, baby. Have a good day at work. Like, oh my goodness. So she in the car and she basically talking about sons with her cigarette again. I'm surprised she didn't come to the door with her cigarette, but she probably already put it out. She's talking about some I know what she say, he can't function without me, or but I know I need to let him go and stuff because he's not my problem. But my thing is, she treat him like that's her child. Tony act like a big kid. Like, how old is he again? I gotta look at the thing. He like his 30s, but she treat him like he is like that's her teenage son or something like that. Because he just cannot get right. Anyway, later on that night, her sister come by or whatever. She comes to the door. She open it up. She got a big ass cup of beer or whatever. She's talking about it's been a long day, Faye. She's talking about Tony come by. She said, well, what happened? First of all, I burnt this shit. She was like, well, good. I said, I know that's right, Faye. And then she was like, he ended up sleeping in the car. She was like, oh, so it looked like you wimping out. I ain't wimping out. Uh-huh. And where you gonna sleep at tonight? Is it gonna be the couch tonight? Is it gonna be your bed tomorrow? Come on, Angie. I know you better than the world, Angie. I know how you are. And then in the camera, she was like, when he's done playing, no, I think she said it to her. Talking about when he's done playing around, he gonna know to come back because you gonna take him back. She's like, I don't know, but I wanted to burn the rings, but I couldn't. I just put it back on. I'm like, Angie, come on. You could have took that to the pawn shop. I don't know if you would have got a nickel for it, but you could have took it down there and seen how much it was worth. Like, come on, you going to put it back on your finger. Angie, I was rooting for you. And then you just disgusted me. You just disgusted me because you done put the ring back on your finger. You know you're going to take goddamn Tony back. They basically like, he done conned you. He conning you. Why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this to yourself? And then, she's talking about he makes me laugh. Did he make you laugh when he was screwing them tricks? I said, you better, Phil, you better ask the questions. And basically, Angie was like, she dealing with an internal struggle with loving him, and she can't stop loving him. It's like some pull. He just keep pulling her back and stuff. And I'm like, what pull? He don't. What is he bringing some money? Like what? What do Tony offer? Tell me what Tony offer, because he always looking like some sad puppy. He barely got a job. Do he even really got a job, or he just be going to the hotel all the time? Like what is Tony's purpose? Somebody tell me what his purpose is. And then she gonna say, love always wins. And Faye was like, that's a bunch of bullshit. That's a crock of shit. I say, I know that's right, Faye. Because your sister dumb as hell. And you know it. And we all know it. And I ain't rooting for Angie no more. But I still Like how she handled him. When she called that girl Brandy, I fell out. I fell out when she called him that first episode. I was with you, Angie. You was my buddy on that first episode. And then maybe the second if you was in that one, because I can't even remember. But now, girl, bye. You deserve it. You deserve Tony and his lack of purpose in life. Anyway, let's go to the threesome. Michael, Sarah, and Megan. So it picked up where it left off with Mike outside with Rock. And he done smooshed Mike, Rock in the face. I said, Rock better than me because he ain't even hit this boy back in there. I said, this don't seem too real to me. I know a man just gonna smush another man in the face and we just gonna keep having a casual conversation. So Megan, they showed Megan, she in the room, she ain't really paying that attention. And what happened? Basically, Mike was in his feels because Rock claimed he slept with Megan. I don't believe that he slept with Megan. I think he gassing it up and making it something else because he really had feelings for Megan. And I think he upset because she keep wanting to go back to Michael and Michael ain't giving her, he paying her dust. He playing her. He claimed he loved her, but he gonna hurt her. I said, but that's not the ultimate goal. When you love somebody, you shouldn't be trying to hurt them. Now, if you unintentionally hurt them or something like that, but you like intentionally, purposefully hurting her though. Like, so no, that ain't no goddamn love. That's lust. You lusting for her because she was a virgin. She had what you wanted and all this other stuff. She gassed you up. She giving you money, all this other stuff. But love, no, you don't love her. And Rock pretty much like, well, I'll treat her right or whatever. And he was like, well, she in the room, you can go see her. So he was like, all right, whatever, let's go. So they go into the room. He sit down and he talking about talking about, I care about you or whatever like that. And I told Mike everything that happened. She was just like, okay. And he like, well, I told him that we slept together and stuff. And so Mike had asked her, like, y'all slept together. She was like, no, we ain't sleep together. He said, come on, man. And we ain't sleep together or nothing like that. No, y'all didn't. You lying. You got feelings for her, and she played you. Then he was like, what I was just here for comfort while he was away. She was like, yeah. Sound like Megan. She honest. She like, yeah, you was. Like, I needed that comfort. I used him because he was giving me what I needed as far as, like conversation, telling me I was pretty, all this stuff while Mike was doing whatever he was doing. So, yeah. So then Rock, he looking all sad and pitiful in the streets and all this other stuff, talking about something. Well, I thought we had some good chemistry, but, I guess not. She want to keep running back to him. I guess, I hope she figure out what her worth is or whatever. I'm like, boy, bye. She ain't going to be with you because you a liar. I don't think that girl slept with him. She said, and then the producers had asked her, and she was like, no. I mean, she did pause. It was like a long pause, but she did say no. She said Mike was the only person that she slept with, and I kind of believe that. I don't know, but anyway, he gonna talk about something that was sneaky, and in his head they slept together, and he don't like how they was carrying themselves, and she a liar, and she not loyal. And the whole time I'm thinking pot calling kettle black, because was you out here lying and cheating and doing all this other stuff? Like, boy, bye. So then he gonna talk about something, if you want to know something, just ask me. So she basically was like, you talking to other women. Here he go. So what you asked me is, do I got girls in my phone that I'm talking to? Yes. Oh, so then he gonna say yeah. And so she was like, well, no, they got to go, because if you talking to other women, then what's the point of you talking to me? Because I want to be in a relationship. I want you to myself. Like, I'm selfish. Like, I'm not finna be sharing my man out here or whatever like that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. She basically like, if you can't be monogamous with me, then we can't be together. So then she leave, and she was like, you need to cut that shit off. Then she leave. Then we see Sarah and Emmy. They out on the town or whatever, some bootleg ass bar or something, child. And she basically still talking about Michael, even though she's talking about she giving up Michael and blah, blah, blah. And child, some guy goes sit next to her. First of all, what club he at or what bar he at? He just walked into there with some. First of all, he had on some sweatpants and a beanie. No. You look raggedy. Then his teeth look like they was about to fall out at any second. I just, no. He looked like his breath stank. I just, no. And they keep pushing Megan over there to him. I'm not Megan, Sarah over there to him. He said he chucking it up and like, well, you got any kids? How you doing with your baby father? Y'all this. He asking all these questions. Did the producers tell you to ask her these questions? Because why are we talking about the baby daddy and all this other stuff? So then it was funny because some guy came up to Abby. I don't know what she said to him, but he was just like, oh okay. I was like, she probably was like, I don't, we playing for the same, we rooting for the same team, my buddy. So, you ain't got what I need, okay? Because he was just like, oh. And he was gone. So then the dude with the gingivitis, he over there talking to Sarah or whatever like that. They chopping it up. They finally go outside. He walking out there to the Uber or whatever. She's standing outside the Uber talking to him. He asked for her number, talking, can we exchange numbers? She was like, yeah, you can take my number. She give him her number. He's talking about something, can I get something extra on the road? Like, well, what you want? Then he gonna reach in with his gingivitis and kiss her all in the mouth. Oh my God, I felt like vomiting. I said, oh my God, because he was just like sucking her 9 lips in and then just Child, you don't know where that man's mouth been. He looked like he had gingivitis from the 1920s. And no, like just ugh. Emmy in there like, oh my God, good. She just excited because Sarah ain't kissing somebody else other than Michael. I was just disgusted by the whole scene. And then next, we see this fool, Michael. He in the bathroom. Somebody done braided his hair up because when he just had that little pull back ponytail. But at any rate, he in the bathroom. He get a phone call. It say, lady. Hey, baby, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. What you do today? You went to the gym? Yeah, I went to the gym. Oh, you released some steam? Yeah, you gonna let me help you out, assist you when I come down there? You so funny, yeah. So he's talking to other women. And then he's gonna say, why is Megan worried about me talking to other women? I'm not in there. What did he say? What did man say? He said, why is she worried about if I talk to other women? Why is she worried about that? I done flew all the way out here to see you. And I'm not talking to them other women in the States or in the same state or some foolishness he said. I said, what? What? So it's okay that you talk to other women because they in different states. So as long as they ain't in the same state, then Megan shouldn't be concerned because you talking to other female. He telling this girl on the phone he gonna go down there to Miami and see her. He's talking about something. He want to see pictures of her in a bathing suit. Then he gonna say, when he see a flaw, like cheating, and a woman invading his privacy, he have a problem with that. A flaw like cheating. A flaw like cheating. You are flawed. You are you know what? I'm not even going to go there. Then he said she have her priorities. He didn't say priorities. It was just all jumbled up. Megan ain't got her priorities right. Her priorities right. Okay. And then he gonna say, like Aretha Franklin said, what's love got to do? First of all, that ain't even Aretha Franklin's song. Not her song. That is the iconic Tina Turner, not Aretha Franklin. So if you're trying to quote somebody to help your case, you need to quote the person right. Oh, what do these women see in him? Because he is not cute. He looked like he stank. Okay, I'm just keep saying that. He looked like he stank. His forehead, you know, I ain't gonna talk about my forehead because I got a big forehead. But you know, you gotta dress it up right. You just can't be having your stuff all the way back here and then having it all pulled back into a big poof. You got to style. You gotta put the bang. You gotta put the brick. You gotta do something. You got to style your forehead up. Because sometimes you got to style your forehead because it be big. I know about these things. Forehead, because I'm just going forehead. He ain't even got the name Michael no more. He is the definition of the F boy. And Megan need to run. Because she don't deserve that. Sarah, yeah. Because she knew what she was getting involved with. Megan, he gassed her up and told her a bunch of foolery. She need to run. She need to listen to her daddy and stop chasing after this man. Like, no. Maybe she should have went with Rock. Okay? At least he was talking some real stuff. He like, look, you playing with her. You don't love her. You sleeping with this woman. You sleeping with that woman. Forehead. He is not the business. And so then the producer's gonna ask him, well, who was that on the phone? He gonna say something he working on. Oh, I'm tired of looking at him. I am tired of looking at him, y'all. Oh my goodness. If y'all saw this episode, tell me what y'all thought of it. Okay? And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. I rambled on for too long because this episode was not even worth 31 minutes. But I had to get out what I had to get out, okay? Anyway, y'all, until next time, peace.